It's me, D. Cranny. I got another review, you know it, on tap. First, guys, thanks for all the support. Appreciate the love. Subscribe to this video. I'm coming to you with a review for a group that I've been waiting to review their album. I actually sat on this album for a little bit, listened to it really well. I think they're solid, amazing group. And this is Ocean by Lady Antebellum. They are country pop. I think that defines them perfectly. I think it's pop, I think it's country, but I think it's probably more pop than country. So I haven't heard enough of their stuff. I just remember back one of the Grammy Awards they won, and I just remember, I don't know, maybe it was 4 years back or so. And speaking of Grammys, they have tons of awards. They have 7 Grammys. They're super decorated. But I remember looking back, and I was like, man, they have to be good because they beat somebody's album that I really loved that year. And I'm like, man, they have to be really good. So the albums fall in the line with their first album, 2008, self-titled Lady Antebellum. 2010, Need You Now. 2011, On the Night. 2012, On This Winter Night. 2013, Golden. 2014, 747. 2017, Heartbreak. And then now we have Ocean. Ocean is off the Big Machine label group records. I believe they just say BMLG, you know, the acronyms, they just BMLG Records after ending with Capital Nashville. So this is the first one on BMLG. I think there's some significance to that. I haven't delved down into it, but I'm pretty sure there's some pretty big significance in terms of just creative control and things like that. But they are a popular group. They are solid. They've been riding for a while. It's a trio of them. Hillary Scott is great. Dave Haywood is great. Charles Kelly is great. I think they're all really good. They all complement each other, especially Hillary and Dave because they're the singers. On the singing note, this album is sung oh so very well. And I'm a big fan of good singers, good performers. They'll just give you a solid album. If you got 2 people, 1 person, 2 people, if you got singers or a singer on an album that's good, you got something. They stay on track with every track. That's a big thing that I like. And it is a love theme album. And majority of the time, love theme albums lose my interest, but this one didn't. And in all fairness, it might not have lost my interest because, once again, this was an album that I wanted to review. This is a group's music that I wanted to hear. Of those 7 other projects, I heard none of them. Have I heard a number of songs? Yes, but never a whole project. So this is the first time hearing a whole project. Overall, Ocean is a good piece of work. And I think consistency says a lot. And I believe that's where they hold true. Now, with this being good, and if any of the other 7 were better than this, or if all 7, or 5 of the 7, or 4 of the 7, I mean, we have something here. And now we're talking about if all 8 are good, that's consistency. That means fans are going to come back to listen. That's why people want to hear what you have to put out. That is key when you're making records. Ocean, Lady Antebellum, highly anticipated. Enjoyed the listen. It's coming track by track. Number 1, What If I Never Get Over You? This was the single, I believe, released back in May. And when I first heard it, the title already said it, but when I first heard it, I'm like, man, the title is a very unfortunate event if it was to come true. Like, man, what if I never get over you? Like, I'm gonna be miserable. Like, so as you know, that come out at you right from the beginning. It's like, wait a minute, what if I never get over you? Like, I'm in trouble. It is a good song. it's solid vocals. The vocals do perform well on here with a good vibe. It's a really good vibe on this. It's really good to lead the album off with this song because it kind of catches your attention first and foremost with the title, and then the lyrics, and just, obviously a good song. Number 2 is Pictures. Pictures is also a really cool song. I really like the sound of the song. It makes you feel good hearing the song. It makes you kind of smile hearing the song, but the actual words in the song, the complete opposite. They're pretty sad. It's about memories from old pictures with your significant other. It is, again, just like mostly all of the songs on here, in my opinion, it is sung very well because the 2 leads are phenomenal. Very good song. One of the better songs on the project for me. Number 3 is Crazy Love. I don't really care for this song. It's kind of boring to me. I think it's a bit repetitive, and it was just something about it. Kind of sappy. It needed to be on here. It's perfect for the theme and stand on track with the album. And kind of right after Pictures of Crazy Love, it kind of makes sense, but this wasn't one that I liked. I just didn't think it was a good song, actually. Number 4 is You Can Do You. I love the chorus. One of those sayings, you can do you, I'ma do me. It's kind of like a theme for people, or a way of life for some people. It's such a great saying, which usually great sayings make for good songs when you have good artists performing them. These folks are good. I like the instrument combination. It works. It works really well. And I love those songs where they jam out. They jam out at the end like this. I love that. I love it. It's so dope. Number 5 is What I'm Leaving For. Listen to this a number of times, and I'm still not sure what they are leaving for. I actually think it's up to the listener to decide, which is kind of cool. I always like when you leave it up to the listener to interpret the lyrics and kind of come out with the solution or what the idea of the song was. I always like those songs where it's not like necessarily put in your face, and maybe it is, and maybe I just missed it. But I'm sure it's a good reason regarding love and family. I thought it was work, and then I thought it was the military. That's how, I don't know. They pair well together singing on this one. This is the first one where I noticed, the first song into this album, that the pairing really showed up, like mashed potatoes and gravy. That good stuff. Them Thanksgiving pairing that you just gotta have on your plate. That is Hillary and Dave. Number 6 is Be Patient, My Love. It's a slow pace song, but I think it matches the message. So the pace of the song matches what they were trying to do with the song. And I think that's key with making music. People just throw a beat down, throw lyrics on them, combine them together, mismatch them whichever way, and say, here's a song. And it's like, wait a minute, this is just noise, and you talking over it. They put this together. The words are meant to be digested. Okay song with a great concept. In all fairness, when I say that, I'm kind of cheating it saying it's an okay song. It's a good song, because if what is in the song itself is okay, and then I say it's a great concept, which is also a part of the song, it's got to be better than okay. It is a good song. Number 7 is All Right. This is another average song for me. Nothing good, nothing bad. At this point, one of my first notes I wrote down was consistency is key. They are consistently good, and when you're consistently good, you have something. All Right was when it ticked for me. All Right is halfway through the album. Halfway through the album, I feel like you should have some kind of understanding of the album, how you feel about the album. And at number 7, you realize Lady Antebellum is legit. They're consistent. 8 is Let It Be Love. I like how all the songs stay on message. They stay true to the title, That's awesome. Some artists just get off track, but they stay on and follow it. And that's, for me, that's so cool to hear. Hearing albums like this really make me appreciate it. I know some people don't get to listen to albums like this, and some people don't listen to albums at all. Some people just listen to songs. I like projects. I like pieces of work, like great movies and, you know, great books and great stories and great articles. You like the whole piece. You just don't want to read, you know, snippets out of an article or just a one song or listen to 10 minutes or watch 10 minutes from a movie. Let It Be Love is another good song, but this one, I just don't like it, but it is a good song. Number 9, On a Night Like This. This is a almost guaranteed a movie song. A theme song for a love scene in a movie. Simply a soundtrack track. And that's my opinion on it, which makes it, I think it's really good, but I think it's unfair to say that because I think it's meant to encapsulate something, you know, a love scene. So it'll shine more under the right circumstances, but in order for most songs to get into a movie or a TV show or something, it's got to be pretty good. This is one of the better songs to me. 10 is Boots. This is that good old funk that I enjoy. It's not country. It's not funk. It's not pop. It's like country funk pop. Country funk pop. CFP. CFP. Boots is CFP. He talks about not walking out on love. This one is pretty repetitive, but I like this repetitive. The band is dope on here. The band's dope throughout. They're a good band. They're a good group. They do everything well. I'm repetitive. I know I'm repetitive, but you know, I'm giving props where props due. The first time reviewing them, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna give them all the love. 11, The Thing That Wrecks You, featuring Little Big Town. This seems a little bit different than the rest of the album. It throws me off for a second because everything else seems more not in the garage, but more so not engineered. I'm not sure how to say that, but this sounds like this was made off of a computer, where most of the rest of the album sounds like it was made however they make them with the instruments, recording straight off the instruments right into their software, whatever it case may be. I think that's what it is. It's not bad, it's just different. It just caught me off guard as soon as, you know, it comes on. Maybe that's because this is a track featuring someone, and maybe that's just how it, you know, kind of came together. I don't care for the song personally, but I think it's alright. I do think it's alright. Number 12 is my favorite song by far. I think it's excellent. I don't have anything to dwell on it. Number 12 is Mansion. The bridge, the chorus, and the vibe of the song. Hillary just laces this baby. Like, she sings great, and what she says in the verses, I feel like is flawless. I think it's perfect. I think it's one of those songs that that'll last forever. I think it's one of those great songs, classics. Obviously, classics need to have some kind of reception and people to hear them and be put out there. But for the people that hear it, maybe it doesn't turn into a classic globally or whatever the case may be. It doesn't win awards like that. But anybody that hears this is that type of sound. It's like, this is the isn't it. Number 13 is Ocean. This is a slow-paced song that I enjoyed. I remember when this went off and I thought there was another track. So when I listened to this for the first time through, this song went off and I'm waiting for another song and it's just blank because I don't have, it's just a repeat plan, so it didn't just come back to What If I Never Get Over You. And I'm like, man, the two songs I really like, and then the album goes off. Like, who would have thought? The last two tracks is cool. I feel like I was just starting to like it when this went off, but I really wasn't. I've already liked it. I already had liked the album. I just like these two more than everything else. Ocean is 48 minutes of solid country pop. For all the Lady Antebellum fans, I'm sure this is one to love. For me, there's a couple tracks that I will throw on the playlist. Like I said, Mansion sticks out. I will listen to that for a long time. But I won't be revisiting this album. I don't really have a reason to. But I will check out a couple, at least 2 or 3 of their older albums. They have found a nice groove in the music business. The music biz. Not the country business. The music biz. They are staples in this game. There are 8 albums in, and when their album comes out, it shoots to the top of the charts. It is looked at. It is advertised. People want to see it. People want to hear it. They can sing, perform, and play instruments with the best of them. When you can do that, when you're a group that can perform, sing, people love you. You go on tours, you make a bunch of money, you make moments, you make music, you make classics. They're OGs in the game. They ain't going nowhere. Until the next review, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to your boy. Hit that link. Tap it one time real nice and softly. Like button. Thank you. D. Crenny. I holla.